Guys! Mindcrack is back. Hey there, tater tots! Welcome back to our village here. I have been so incredibly busy between videos. But before I get into all that, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our newest channel member, and that is Lily30. Welcome to your channel membership. Thank you so much, and to the other channel members, of course, as well. I'm going to provide a list of them at the end of this episode, so make sure you check it out. And in the comments, here's for you all. Please say thank you to the channel members, especially Lily for recently joining. All right, it is a brand new day. Let's get to it, okay? As Kurzar would say. So first off, I wanted to say, I wanted to try it, guys. I wish I could do the F5 thing right now. I wanted to try Distant Horizons now that I've got the new GPU. It is working so far. It's working really nicely. It's still got the issue where if you zoom in, it kind of looks like Play-Doh. But that's okay. That's okay as long as we don't zoom into, you know, the horizon, the skyline. I think it should be fine. But back to what I am most excited to talk to you guys about. I have done so much work with these guys. So much work. So let me put on this thing just so you can see. So I have got basically as max of horses as I could get. So according to, you know, the wiki and online, the maximum horse speed is like 14.25, something like that, and then the maximum horse jump is 5.5. I don't think I've seen one horse or horse variant that is above like 5.23. I think that's actually my highest over there as far as jump goes. So I don't know why everyone's saying 5.5. Maybe that's like the theoretical max, but the actual max is only 5.2 something. But man, this took so many hours, probably 20 hours to do all this. So these are my two max horses right there. And they look awesome, by the way. And by the way, I was working with donkeys for a very long time because a lot of people don't know you can actually get the same stats on a donkey as you can on a horse. It just takes so much longer to do because the base stats for a donkey when you find it in the wild are like on the floor as far as like the default stats. So you've got a lot farther that you have to work the stats up as you're breeding them. So what I did, because again, the horses were easy. What I did for the donkeys is this pen was dealing with speed. This pen was dealing with jump. And then over here is where I combined the two. So you see the max speed and the max jump are basically the same as those two horses over there. Oh boy, that took forever. And then what I did, because I don't want to touch these horses, these are like my breeder horses, right? I put some extra guys over here who are like the working horses, working for both using. I think I'll use one of these horses as like my default horse, and then also for breeding with the donkeys to get the best mule. I don't know if you guys remember from really early in the season when I first started collecting the donkeys and the horses and I first built the stables. My goal at that time was to make the best mule possible. We're finally like at the home stretch of that, and I couldn't do that off camera. I had to do that with you guys. And we'll get right to that after these messages. Hey there, Tater Tots. You might know that I'm a huge advocate for education. I have 4 college degrees and I earned all of them online while working full-time and raising a family. That's why when I was approached about Southern New Hampshire University sponsoring this video, I didn't think twice. SNHU is one of the largest online accredited universities in the United States, and their online tuition rates are some of the lowest in the nation. Degree programs are taught by faculty with real-world experience, so you'll have opportunities to connect with people in whatever industry you're looking to get into. SNHU has over 200 degrees in fields like psychology, cybersecurity, computer science, sports management, game development, data analytics, finance, and more. So whether you're just starting your career or looking to make a change like Mrs. Tater is currently doing, seriously consider checking out Southern New Hampshire University. To get more information on how a degree from SNHU can help you take your education and future to the next level, go to snhu.edu/TaterVader5 today. That's snhu.edu/TaterVader5. The link is in the description. Now let's get back to the show. All right, so let's get back to the quest. The quest is breeding these guys, probably this horse right here with one of these donkeys. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so let's go saddle to saddle. They both have saddles. That means they want to be ridden. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Okay, so you guys are breeding currently, I believe. Do I have to push you forward? Sometimes you have to push them forward so that they'll do the breeding. Okay, so there's a mule over there. Let's go test it to see what the stats are. I'm really nervous, guys. There's no way that I'm going to get this on the first shot, but I'm still nervous. Okay, let's pull this up so I'm not looking at them. And oh, the jump is really good. The jump is really good, but the speed can be just a little bit better. So I'm going to let this one out to pasture. Oh, good. Seriously? I'm going to let this one out to pasture, and then we'll try again in a few minutes. All right, so I moved the donkey from over here to over here just to make it easier so I don't have to push him up against the fence or anything like that. Hopefully these guys are ready to breed. Yes, and yes. Nice. Okay, so I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look until I get in there. I don't know. It's a silly little thing. Oh, never mind. I'm looking now. 13.5 and 5.0. I want them to be a little bit faster than that. Okay. I'm gonna play around with these guys a little bit, and then we'll see if we can actually get one that's worth keeping. All right, we got another one. I just bred the donkey. Here's the horse. Not gonna look. And come on. You are 14 and 5. 14 and 5. Over 14 and 5. I mean, it's not 14.2, but I don't think that makes much of a difference, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, I gotta wait for this guy to grow up. Oh, here he is, guys. Oh my goodness. Here, let me just double check. Yeah, that's still really good. I mean, the speed could be just a tiny bit. The jump is great. The speed could be just a tiny bit better, but I mean, I'm not complaining about that. Okay, so first thing we have to do is tame you. Hopefully, man, look how fast he is. This is so cool. Jeez, I can't even keep up with his head. He's moving around so fast. Come on, we can do it. You love me. I know you do. Everyone does after they, get to know me. Just takes a little time, Oh, is that it? That's it. Okay, so, what I want to do is I crafted a chest like that. Okay. Now I've got this whole inventory space right here. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay, so now let's do this. Yeah, I picked it up. Okay. Look how fast this guy is. For a mule, guys. For a mule. He's so fast. And jumpy. So jumpy. Okay, so let's try some stuff here. I want to... Can I... Oh, I can jump onto this roof? No problem. No problem at all. Now, the trick is... That's really far away. Can I jump over there? Okay, let's see. Ready? Oh, no. Can I get up there? Oh, yeah. I can totally get up there. Now, can I jump back? Look at that. I just jumped. Hold on. I've got to... Let me count. It's hard to count when you've got a super fast horse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 10 blocks. I think it's 10. 10 blocks. He jumped from there all the way over to there. Hold on. I got to do that again. That was crazy. All right. Ready? Oh my goodness, guys. That is insane. That is insane. Okay. So this one is 5 high. Obviously, no problem. I can go right up and over. Man, this is nuts. Oh, I mean, it doesn't have the best health. I mean, it's got what, like 9, 10 little heart things, but that's fine. That's fine. This is, I usually don't kill horses that way. I suppose if it fell into a really deep hole, that would be a problem, but I'm not too worried about that. I can always make more. Now, I have got a lot more stuff that I want to do in this video, but all of it is over in the jungle base, so I'll meet you there. It is so nice having distant horizons again because I can actually see the beacon beam in the jungle base from the village base right there. Really cool. Okay, so if I remember correctly, hey Wolfie, I have got, where are you? Yes, I've got a trident. So here's the thing. It's been a while since I've had a really cool trident and a reason to use it. And if you look outside of my base area, I've got a river. In fact, I could probably trident hop almost to the village. Maybe not the whole way because we've got that little path thing that I still need to make, by the way. But I can at least get, I can get really far with it. So I'm going to, let me look through my books real quick. Please say I've got a riptide. Here, let me look through these. Hamalama, Schemalama. No. I probably missed it, and you guys are going nuts in the comment section. Do I seriously not have riptide? By the way, this is getting so full. That might be something that I work on in this episode, by the way. Where else would I have a riptide book? I don't think I've got any books in here. I think I put them all in there. Maybe in my treasure... Oh, not there. Not there. Ooh, I didn't check the villager. This librarian may have it. No. No. Oh, no. Loyalty, that's for a trident, but not what I'm looking for. How have I not gotten riptide with all of that fishing that I've done? Okay. So you can enchant the trident. I didn't know that you could. Maybe I did know that you could. I don't know. I don't remember if I knew or not. So I can cycle these a few times. I do have 42 levels, so that's actually huge. And I can also see what I can get on a book. And maybe that'll help. Protection 3, looting. Okay, so let me do this for a little bit between, enchanting the trident and enchanting books. And I'll bring you back as soon as I get riptide. That is really close. Please. No. Big money. Come on. Really? Riptide 3. I've got 32 levels. That's enough. This is all the lapis I have, by the way, guys. Like, I need more lapis desperately, but this actually worked out, and it didn't take that long. Ready? Eek. Riptide and Unbreaking 3. What else do I need? Hold on. I've got to look up trident enchantments real quick. No, so I guess this is fine. Like, for a Riptide trident, all you want is Riptide 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. So I got to get Mending. I did get an Unbreaking 3 book because I didn't know if the Riptide would come with Unbreaking. So there's that. Do I have a Mending in here already? That would actually make things much easier. No, I don't. Luckily, right over here, I've got Mending. I just need to get the emeralds. And I have got a ton of emeralds. That is not going to be a problem. Hello, sir. Look, he's already offering it to me. I will take... Oh, I need a book. Here you go, sir. I would like a mending book, please. There it is, guys. Now, what do I name this thing? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let me clean up this mess that I created over here, just like so. And then let's go test this thing out. All right, I'll just do a cannonball. Ooh, just like so. And then like that. Awesome. Look at this. Now, I think I have to enable my elytra. If I do that. Oh, look. Smooth like butter. I can just do this the whole way back to the village. Here, let me try that. Look at this. Now, the trick is, can I get over that? Yes, I can. Look at this, guys. I can trident my way back to the whole village with the elytra, of course, and I don't have to use any rockets. Hey, how's it going, buddy? We got to come up with a name for you. Now, the question is, can I get back? That is the question. Can I use this water right here to hop over that? So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, ready? Ready, and go. No. Okay, I think it's because I wasn't already, like, flying big. I don't know if that makes any sense. There. See? Okay, cool. Cool. I can get basically back. Let me see how few of trident hops I can use to do this. I'm betting I can definitely do it in 2. Maybe I can do it in 1. So if I go like this and then up, there used to be like a method way back when the elytra first came out, which was before the rockets were working, by the way, before the rockets like existed. You could, I think I'm doing it in 1, guys. Yeah, I can get back to the storage area. That is so cool. But before the rockets were a thing and elytra were out, everyone was making like these launchers and stuff. It was crazy. But there was a technique that people talked about where if you flew like down at a 45, so you would pick up speed and then go up at a 45, you could, like, it wasn't like a forever type thing, but you could definitely expand like the duration of your flight that way before rockets. So now that I'm back here and we've got the awesome trident, am I going to be able to, right there? Yes, the awesome trident. I think let's get back to those books. I've really wanted to do the bookshelves, you know, the new chiseled bookshelves or whatever they are, the empty bookshelves that you can actually put books in. I've wanted to play with those for a long time. Let's get to it. And luckily, I just happen to have a bunch of wood still in my inventory, so I'm backwards. I was like, where's the crafting table? That's crazy. Okay, so if we were to do no, not this one, not this one. Sometimes you have to toggle this. Chiseled bookshelf. Okay, what does that take? 6 planks and 3 slabs. I can definitely do that. But first, let me see how many I'm going to need. I think I just want to kind of line this top with them. So basically everywhere you see leaves on this level, I'll have it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can probably replace this. 5, 6. I can put another one right on top of it. Yeah, I think that'll be good. 6 should be good. How many do they store? I don't even know. Is it 4, 5? I guess we'll find out. Oh, 16. That's way more than I was looking for. Let's go for 6 for now. If we need to make more, we certainly can. All right, so now what I'll do, I've got 2 more just to put right here. I actually had one right there, but then I couldn't open the chest. So I'm going to empty this out, see if I can sort them in any sort of way between these, and we'll see how many it holds. Maybe it's only 6. It looks like it's only 6. We'll see. And there. So I got them all done. So I forgot a long time ago that I installed this mod that made it so that you can actually see what the enchanted book has on it in the bookshelves, which is super cool, by the way. Super cool. So I didn't... okay, look. I didn't sort them at all. Just because I've got that, I can see it easy enough. Just as easy as if it was in the chest. So we're going to leave it like that. But then I also remembered that I do need a chest just to keep like lapis and extra books in. So I've got that tucked away up there. And I've got our 2 empty ones right here. I think this looks really good. It actually looks cleaner somehow. Not really sure how that works, but I really like how it looks. And by the way, that mod that I'm using for the bookshelves is called Bookshelf Inspector. So go check it out if that's something you'd be interested in. It's so fun to get these little chores done around the base that I've been thinking about for a very long time. I just haven't gotten to them. Hey, Nugget. Hey, Tot. I haven't slept up here in a long time, but you're going to have to scooch over. Ah, rise and shine. By the way, that just reminded me of a meme from the Discord. So we've got a meme channel on the Discord that has just been going off. I swear we get like 5 to 10 new memes a day, and a lot of them are really funny. So thank you so much to everyone who posts those memes. It's definitely one of the highlights of my morning just to go through those. And if you're interested in joining the Discord, you just go to chat.tatervader5.com. That's the link to the invite. I'm pretty sure it's in the description somewhere, but we'd love to see you there. So for the next project, I am probably equal parts excited, excited and terrified. So what I want to do, here, let me show you. Let's go all the way down here. Oh, while we're down here, let's check to see how the iron farm is doing. It's actually doing really, really good. Now, I should definitely go down there. Hey, guys, I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't needed any new villagers in a while. But I should go down there to check. Every once in a while, the auto-crafting system, down here for the iron, wrong way, gets clogged up. So I need to check it every once in a while just to make sure. Where's the crafter? Are you the crafter? You're the crafter. And you are not clogged up. Perfect, perfect. Oh, there was some iron. Just went by. So if we go... okay. If we go right over here to the trial chambers. So here's the thing, guys, and this is really important. I am going to need, and this is a low ceiling, I am going to need a lot of wind chargers, I assume. I kind of want to make them like a normal part of my playthrough type of thing. I want to get used to them, and in order to do that, I'm going to need a lot of them. And yes, I do remember that there's a bunch down there in the chest. I do remember that this time. But I'd like to set up a wind charge farm. I have not seen any tutorials on this. I have seen Etho build one, but that was a very long time ago, and I have no idea what he did. Now, the one thing that I was told by folks in our Discord, by the way, is that if you... Oh, that's not good. This isn't good at all. This is the opposite of good. So, oh, you guys are going to fight? Okay, I'll go up here then. I'm going to die. Please don't die. And then I'm going to sit right here and chop the head off of anybody that follows me up. Just like I did last time. But if you cover all the sides, I was told in Discord, just with a block, so I'm just going to use dirt in this case, it will deactivate that spawner, which is really good. I know what I did wrong. You'd think I'd learn at some point. You know, you'd think. Maybe not, though. Okay, now, so if I go down here, there's probably one left. Whoever won the last fight. Get. Okay, good. Oh, there's actually more, and there's more. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Come here. This is terrible. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, come here. I don't want to activate the next one. Come on. Fine, go. Okay, good. Oh, I got a key. Nice. So if you cover all the sides of one of these spawners, it deactivates it, which is really cool. I've got to eat. I've got to heal up before I try to take on the next one. So basically what I want to do is I want to take that boy right there. That's the breeze spawner. And I want to cover it up so that I can think about how I can turn that into a wind charge farm. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to activate it once before I can deactivate it anyway. So let's just do that. I'll fight him. I'll fight him. Come here. Where'd you go? Ugh. Yeah, didn't see that coming, did you? Ooh, got him. Okay, next. Let's go. Ow. Quit hopping around. Come here. Ugh. And gotcha. Oh, nope. I thought that was it. There we go. Perfect. Any more? No. We got a golden potato. Awesome. I needed another one. So if I cover this up just like so, it will deactivate it for next time, which I think you get like 20 minutes, so it's not that big of a deal. But this is going to be the one that I'm building my prototype off of, like this. And I believe we've got, actually I have no idea how many wind charge spawners we have in this trial chambers, but it's definitely a few, right? So I figure if I can get all of them going, then just every once in a while, periodically, if I've got a farm set up, I can come down here. I can collect the blaze rod, or not blaze rods. What are they? Wind rod, blaze, the things. I'm going to collect the drops from each of them just every once in a while, so that I can get a good stockpile of those wind charges. Breeze rods. It was breeze rods. You know, it's probably not a bad idea to set up a little slime farm here too. I mean, how many? I got 45 slime balls from this thing. Huh. And then another, yeah, probably another like 45 from this one as well. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think right over here, oh, that's much farther than I thought it was. But still, that's not far. In between that spawner and that spawner. Like, I can easily put something in between, have them filter down. Man, that's actually really cool. So this room is now 100% safe. I've got the breeze spawner there, the nasty skeleton spawner there, and then on either side we've got the two slime spawners. So that's neat. Okay, but for this right now, what I'm focused on is this guy right here. Try to figure out how we can. Ooh, I might be able to use. Oh, I thought that was another spawner. I might be able to use this to my advantage. So gravity is going to pull it down. So maybe right at the bottom of these stairs, I can have something, some sort of catching chamber, so that I can swipe at him with my sword like that. So the first thing I need to do is clear out a space around this spawner. I don't know, honestly, how far they can spawn outside of this. I'm not really sure. And if I were to enclose this, could they spawn outside of it? I have no idea how these types of spawners work. I know they're very different than like other spawners that you find in the game. Maybe if I'm just able to enclose it like, I don't know, this much, right? 3 blocks away, make an enclosure so that they do have some area to spawn. Will that work? I have no idea. So we're going to have to do some science. And luckily, luckily there's plenty of building blocks around. Like, I can take these and try to make an enclosure out of it and see if that actually holds them in. Unluckily, if it's every 20 minutes, I've got a little while before I can actually test it out. All right, so I've got an enclosure all the way around, and luckily there was enough of this, and there's more up there if I needed it, all around these, what is this called? Waxed copper grate. There was enough of this just hanging out that I could snag it, and I actually had one left over, so that's pretty awesome. So I cleared this all the way down here, okay, and I got to close up that part right there. But this is kind of what I'm thinking about. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if they're able to spawn outside of this little enclosure. I have no idea. I don't know how far out from the spawner they go. But from what I do understand, the whole reason why you can block it off on all sides is because the spawner has to have line of sight to the player in order to spawn stuff. Okay, so it has been a while, definitely 20 minutes, so we should be fine on that. So what I did was I made a little chamber down here, and I'm putting trap doors, and I'm hoping that they do the same thing as, other mobs in the game. They, we'll see this as a full block and just kind of fall down. That's the hope anyway, right? I don't know if they can see through the grate, so I poked a little hole just right even with the spawners so that I can stand up there and they can see me. That'll be good. I'm really not sure, because I know they can move trapdoors if they shoot, so I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, I don't know. I think the only thing that we can do right now is test it out. Goodness gracious, this is making me nervous. Oh, it's working. And he's not coming down. Hey, buddy. Just whenever you get a chance, Okay, so I got rid of all of the trapdoors. They are all gone. All right, so as you can see, I put signs all over the place to stop the water, and these won't be activated with the wind charges, which is actually super cool. And then another thing that I did was I raised the roof by 2 because okay, guys, Here, hold on. Where am I? So I can look at you. So I was looking at, I did look it up. I looked it up, and they do a spawn radius of a sphere of 4 blocks around the spawner. So what that meant was that they could have technically spawned above our little grating here. So I did raise it up a little bit, and I think this should work. Unfortunately, I've got to wait, 20 minutes again to test it out. That's the worst part of this. Oh, here we go. Are you going to work? Please work. Oh, you're already working. Okay. Now, I wish there was a way to block those, because that is kind of annoying. Oh, he jumped up, got in the water, and came straight back down. That worked perfect. Look at that. Oh, man, that's so cool. Yeah, they're going in. And here's the next one. Just like that. Nice. Okay, so I don't know if you heard, but we've got the drop on the top. It's just bread, but that doesn't matter because I want to test this out. Just like that. It washes down. And it goes in the chest. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. It works. It works. Now, unfortunately, I can only come down here every 20 minutes or so, but that's actually not a huge deal. Just any time that I think about it, I can come down, and it'll definitely be 20 minutes in between, times when I think about it, because I'm probably going to forget about this. But we've got it. It's done. But now that that's done, there is one more thing that I definitely want to get to in this video. I'm going to finally work on the lumberyard. So I was thinking about it, and basically what I want to do is I just want to have a really tall tree, custom tree that goes up. Okay, guys, when I say custom tree, temper your expectations, okay? It's going to be a really big tree. Going to be a really big tree. Not a really, really big tree, but good enough for what I'm trying to do. And it's going to go all the way up there. In case you forgot, basically what I made was a little, I don't even know if these are full. Oh, they do have stuff in them. Okay, so what I made was, that's not going to work. Okay, now what I made is a launcher that apparently makes you hit your head on stuff. Let's try that again. There we go. Right over to the water. Perfect. Okay, so these are going to be branches that come out so that you can drop right where, the 2x2 trees go. So just like this, see? And then we'll just chop it, all the wood, all the way down. So let me get some blocks and then we'll get started on it. Perfect. So there, I've got a bunch of wood, and I can always grab more. I mean, that's the beauty of working in this area, is I can just mine the trees as I need them. Another thing that I'm going to need a lot of is leaves. So I'm glad I have my shears here. I feel like I can never find the shears when I need them. All right, so basically I'm going to just start stacking wood like this all around, and I'm going to use this as kind of like my guide. I don't want to get too much closer to this because I don't want, if we're doing leaves and stuff like that, I don't want to hit my head on them when I'm using the launcher like I did several times with this one. So let me get started on this, just a little bit of a framework, and then I'll be right back with you. So this is basically what I've come up with, just a really rough frame. I tried to make it look a little bit thicker at the bottom, and then as you come up, it splits into the different branches. And what I tried to do was make the branches kind of support the little drop shoots that we have, as well as, putting this one right at the base of the trunk as it comes up. Hopefully this will look all right. I don't know. I've never made a tree this big before. In fact, I think I've only made one custom tree ever. So now I guess it's time to get some leaves. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this has taken me forever, and I'll be honest, I'm not really all that happy with it. So if you've got some tips for this tree that you can leave me in the comments, that would be fantastic. But basically, the main thing that I wanted to do was kind of cover up the walkway and scaffolding monstrosity that I had up there. Here, let's test it out just so you can see what it looks like. Ow. Ow. Okay, let's try that again. That usually doesn't happen. What's going on? What if I just do this? There we go. Okay. I missed it. Ow. All right. Third time's the charm. Yep. That's going to be really annoying if I do that every time. What if I go this way? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, we are up here. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to have to fiddle with that. But here we are. So here's the walkway, the same actual walkway that we had before that goes down to the little 2x2 areas, which, by the way, I still need to replant because I needed a lot of leaves and wood for this project. But if you see from out here, this is basically what it looks like. I tried to maintain kind of the jungle tree look, you know, with these things, which it kind of looks like those. I guess it could go one higher at the top just to match perfectly. But, yeah, let me know what I can do to help improve this thing. I'm not really sure that I like it that much. Maybe it's just the design amongst all the other jungle trees. I do think that once all these vines, I tried to, you know, scatter vines about. Once those vines grow and kind of take over the whole tree, I think it will blend a lot better with these other ones. But look, guys, this video has taken me a very long time to do. A very long time to do. And I apologize for that. It's just real life stuff. And I'm not going to go really deep into it. Everybody's okay. I spent a lot of time in ERs and anyway, it's been absolutely crazy. But I'm glad that I was able to finish the projects that I have, even though it's taken me this long. Make sure you check out the Mindcrack server. There's a lot of really good creators on there, and some old ones, some new ones. And I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about compared to the old, you know, Minecraft server member or Mindcrack server members. But go check them out. It looks like they're having a really fun time, and they're really fun to watch. But with that, I'm gonna leave you. On the screen right now should be my current list of channel members, which may or may not have changed since the start of this episode. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.